when you invest in something and you hustle and you work for something, you got a different type of attachment to it. You're going to have a cold day in hell for somebody to try to take this from you. We live by this, we die by this. We don't surrender, we don't retreat. Every man must search his own soul. I listen to that quote every morning.
Mr. 180's in the building. Let's go. We go live in 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. 180. Let me make sure that we got this on the right one because y'all ain't been able to hear me. Y'all didn't even tell me y'all couldn't hear me. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, we are on the right one. What's going on, everybody? I hope y'all have had a great week. Everything's been going good. I missed y'all. Tuesday, I was out of town working, so me and Josh was not able to get on the live. So guess what? We are here now. I am here now. Welcome to the 180 show. Thank you so much for all those shares and all those likes. We already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. Listen, tonight we're doing a free giveaway. We need you to tap in. Let me know when you shared, and we will enter you into the giveaway because tonight it's going down. Listen, we waiting on some people to jump on the live. We need you to tap in. Tonight's show is going to be remarkable. As you see, we got some new stuff in the studio. We are getting ready for June the 3rd through the 5th. We will be in Houston, Texas. Guess what? I'm going to go get some of the livest artists out and make sure that we are doing what we're supposed to be doing to bring you the hottest and the newest things out. This week I was able to go to a career day. I was able to go to a career day, and it was so remarkable because during this career day, what's going on, Mama Cooks? What's going on, y'all? Type in the comments if you're here. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're in the building. I definitely want to hear from you. I definitely want to know that you're here. So definitely tap into the comments. Let me know that you're here. It's going down. We do have one of our authors of distinction that's going to be jumping on the live a little bit later, but I wanted to do a few giveaways. We want to make sure that we do a few giveaways because we got to get you a subscription to the 180 Life Enterprise magazine. If you have not seen this month, last week we was in the studio with Miss Delcina West, and she was talking about being fit, being the sexy senior citizen. If you did not check it out, all you got to do is go over to the YouTube channel. Guess what? That is up and on there. You can check us out on all major streaming platforms. Go get our book on Amazon.com. It's Delcina West. But I do want to talk about our word of the day. Our word of the day today is purpose. It's purpose. Yes. I know you like, man, I didn't know he was going to get deep like that. Listen, I want everybody to understand this has been a trying, and I do mean a trying week for me and my family. Different things have been hitting us left and right. Things have been coming out the rule worth on us, and I said we were going to talk about purpose. And the reason why I want to talk about purpose with you guys today is because no matter what people say about you, no matter how people treat you, you must remember your purpose, your purpose is here for you to do. I'm going somewhere with it because, hey, how you doing, Mama Cooks? How you doing? Y'all know running a business, being an entrepreneur sometimes can be hard. Sometimes we have all the customers one day and then the next day you don't. But when things seem to and feel like it's falling apart, sometimes you have to tell yourself it's falling into place. Sometimes people fall off because you can't take all that baggage with you. When I think about purpose, I think about an airplane. In airplane, if you notice, when you go and check into an airplane, most of the time they tell you to check your bags. When you check your bags, you can only bring 50 pounds or less. Why can you only bring 50 pounds less? Now, I do not work for the airport, never have. I used to love planes, but I don't, do those things now. But I believe that they put a weight limit on it because all the baggage, you can't take all the baggage as high, the higher you go. The weight, the plane has a weight limit. I'm going somewhere with this now. If you notice, if you go over 50 pounds, they charge you more. And I know you're like, well, they still will let me take whatever I want to take. I just have to pay the fee. But guess what you put in place? Everybody doesn't want to pay the fee. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't afford the fee. Everybody can't afford the extra baggage. Um, Ruby, you already ahead. See, that's my sister, y'all. She already on here going in with me, and God will put a limit on who you drag who with you during your process, and that's what I want to get to. And the higher you go, the weight limit has to be. It has to be a certain weight. I remember during COVID, I traveled a whole lot, and I used to love it because the planes were empty. And I remember when the planes were empty, and one time I had got this cheap ticket, and they put me way in the back of the plane. That was my seat. And when I got on the plane, everybody was in the back of the plane. I guess they all got cheap tickets with me. Well, long story short, I remember the lady came and she said, we need you guys to spread out. We need you guys to spread out through the plane because we need to distribute the weight equally. So that tells me that if everybody on the plane came and paid the the extra weight fee, somebody's bags wouldn't go because they have to distribute the weight evenly. Everybody out of 350 people on a plane, maybe 3 people took extra baggage. Mind you, one person might not have no bags. 12 people might have a bag. Some people might just have a carry-on. If you're riding Spirit, they don't have that many bags under the plane because it's $70 to put the bag under the plane. Long story short, let me not go there. But anyway, the thing is God is putting us in a place where everybody can't go on the journey with us. And so when people are detaching themselves to you for no reason, I know sometimes I remember my wife was talking to me and we didn't understand why certain things were happening. And God whispered in my ear, it's for no reason. It's for no reason. The work that I have you to do, it's greater than the people that have extra baggage. Because you got to remember, this is just like a relationship. You got to remember, this is when you're going and you're on the plane. The word of the day is purpose. That's the word of the day. The topic of the day is purpose. What do you do when you're walking in purpose and then you begin to walk alone? All you have is your spouse, or all you have is your children, or all you have is mama. That's the only. But you know that you're walking in purpose because God's word won't come back void. And I like that. I like that. I like that. She says, lean not. You can lean not unto your own understandings. And listen. So this week was a trying week, and we were talking, and I was like, well, what's the next step? What's the next step? And God kept showing me the plane, and He was saying, the higher you go, the less baggage you can take with you. The higher you go, if you find people that skydive, they never take a bunch of stuff with them. The higher you go, because you got to be prepared for where God is taking you. And then I'm going to even go a little bit further. Some people can't afford to fly with you. I'm gonna go that route. Oh, boom. Listen, some people can't afford to go on the journey with you. Some people because they too scared. It, and God didn't give us the spirit of fear. And it's oh, well, I'm scared. What will other people say about me because I'm chasing my dreams? Those aren't the people that you need with you. I need the people with me that say, hey, I don't know what we going after, but I'm here right next to you. Let's go. Let's get on the plane. Everybody couldn't sit in first class with me because they didn't buy that ticket. You get where I'm coming from. So you have to understand the word of today is purpose. Are you walking in your purpose? Are you doing what you're supposed to divinely in your purpose? 100% saying, you know what? My purpose on this world. I went to a career day this week. I believe that was this week on Monday. I did career day with some fifth graders, and I love career day. Anybody that knows me, I love to be able to talk to young people. I love elementary. I love high schoolers, even the stubborn ones. I just love talking to young kids. And I was talking to them, and it was funny to me because I was letting them know about my career and the things that I've done, the things that I do, the things that I've done, the people I've met. And it's crazy how young kids, when you say certain things, they light up. They light up. I was telling them about a movie I was in, and the kids lit up like, wow, I can't believe it. But I can call my best friend and I can tell them about a movie I've been in. Oh, okay, that's cool. you know and it's like, I don't want to say that I'm looking for a reaction, because I'm not that guy. But sometimes you have to, when you're walking in purpose, you have to go around people that are excited for you, that are happy for you. Everybody's not happy for you. Everybody's not in your corner. Everybody's not for you. You got to remember that when you're walking in purpose, sometimes you have to walk alone, and people are going to talk about you. It was funny because this week it came to our attention that people said that, oh, he thinks he's better than everybody. He's cocky. Mind you, these are people I've never even spoken to a day in my life. Like, I just walk past them, I say hello, and I keep moving. And it was funny to me because it was like, oh man, okay, well, that's weird. And the woman of God had called me. This one of our spiritual parents had called me and was like, "Stay humble." And I remember one of my friends, "Speak you." One day I'm gonna put her on here. She said, "You gotta stay consistent, no matter what they say about you. You gotta stay consistent, no matter how they treat you. You gotta stay consistent." I'm saying that from a person that has produced magazines in the last 2 years, and sometimes people don't even buy. I get people that get the subscriptions, but I'm talking about just individually, of people that don't even buy. If they only knew. The thing is, it's with me. I can only speak on me. I can't speak on other people. It took a lot for me to get that confidence. If you follow me on Facebook, you know that I dealt with a self-esteem issue. My whole 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, about 21, I started hustling, and I seen the power of money. And I'm telling you this story because I want you to I'm just being transparent. And it was crazy because I had the money, so people started liking me, but I still was empty on the inside. And I remember when I started realizing how people reacted because I had money and I drove the Range Rover and I drove the BMW, and because, oh, I was that guy. And I still was empty. I remember, I'll never forget, I had everything that a 21-year-old should want or need. I was in the streets. I was making money, and I remember I was angry and I wasn't happy. But I remember when my self esteem used to be so low. And it was after I got married and I had the procedure for my teeth that God had whispered in my ear. Even though, yes, my when I got my teeth done, it boosted my self esteem. It was something for self. I tell people all the time, self esteem is the root word is self. You have to make yourself happy. You have to do what's good for self before you can get into a marriage, before you can get into a relationship. You have to love you. And so I remember when my self-esteem kind of boosted up, and I went bald, and I gained a lot of weight, and the reactions from people. And then I went and got my teeth done, and I was like, oh wow. And it's not the fact that I'm cocky. I'm not. I promise. I will help anybody. I do it every day in work. I'm affordable. I do what I'm supposed to be doing, to make sure that everybody is great. And I remember when people tell me that, oh, he thinks he's cocky, or he thinks he's better than everybody. You don't know what it took to get me here. You don't know what it took for me to even be able to tell my story. You don't know how many nights of tears. You don't know the mental battles, the mental frustration it took. You don't know how many days you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see, until you look in the mirror and you love what you see. You know, And I promise I'm not. I say this as humbly as possible. You don't know what I've been through. I don't even want to say take a walk in my shoes, because I wouldn't wish some of the stuff I've been through on anybody, you know. And even now in business, when people just watch, it's funny because I had posted a picture of my son on Facebook, and it shows me how many people looked at all the pictures, but then it shows me how many people hearted it, and it shows me how many people scrolled through all my pictures. And it was crazy how it was at 7,000. My insights was over 7,000, but I got 132 likes. And then I went back and I looked at some of the videos that I've done, and it shows that, oh, I got 10,000 views, but I got 5 likes. So what I'm telling you today is the consistency, because they see you. You don't know who your next supporter is. Walk in purpose. Walk in purpose. We're trying to see if I'm trying to see if anybody's gonna jump on, because I got a couple people that are supposed to be hopping on with me. But listen, guys, I'm giving away a free giveaway today. I'm doing a free giveaway. So call up your friends, call up mama, call up daddy, let them know, hey, listen, Mr. 180 is on the air. Mr. 180 is on the air. And I'm giving away a free subscription, 6 months, 180 Life Enterprise Magazine. So you can even just get excited. Let me show you something that's going on in June. This is just one of the things. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. 180, and you know we are live here in the 180 studios. I'm live with Mr.
Kavon Edmonds,
Keith Mitchell,
Daniel Skyhigh McClain,
and we are After 7.
Listen, they have a hot new single called The Day.
featuring Stokely. Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up. Y'all make sure that y'all go download that on all streaming platforms. Danny, let us know what your social media is, man.
At After 7 Music, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, you name it. It's all the same. But to get them tickets for them shows and all that jazz, make sure you go to at After 7 Music on Instagram. Can't miss it.
You can't miss it, can't miss it, can't miss it. Listen, y'all also gonna be the cover of 180 Life Enterprise Magazine. It's going down June 2023. Make sure that you set your clocks. You guys are coming back June the 1st, 7 p.m. Are y'all ready?
Are they ready?
Yes.
That's the question.
Are they ready or not?
Yeah.
Here they come. Listen, y'all make sure that y'all set y'all clocks. June the 1st, 7 p.m. They will be live here where you see them on Facebook and YouTube. Guess what? It's going down. Listen, make sure you go download that new hot single featuring Stokely. After 7 featuring Stokely. Guess what? They will be here live June the 1st here at the 180. Wherever you are watching, that's all you got to do is type in 180 Live, Archie J. Jenkins, 180 Show, 180 Live on 180 Show on YouTube. Listen, it's going to go down. It's going to go down. I'm so excited. The conversation with them, got to give a big shout out. Give a big shout out to Mrs. 180. She is in the building. You already know with Baby 180. Y'all already know what it is. In the conversation, big shout out to my sister, Shia Walker, who did the interview with me. It was remarkable. When I tell you remarkable. And so we're gonna have them live. We're gonna have them live right here on the 180 show. That will be June the 1st. June the 1st, they will be live. I gotta definitely go make sure that we give a big shout out to Vibing with Ange. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all showed out on Sunday. She is this summer, Coach Ange. She is out in Jamaica making big moves out there, working. Listen, did you go over to Amazon.com? Make sure that you type in 180 Life Enterprise Magazine. Authors of Distinction 2023 is still on sale. And that's what I'm telling you. You have to get a subscription, because Jay Holiday done came by. We got After 7 coming by. We got Apostle Felicia Huff coming by. And you already know that we got some months available. If you're ready to get yourself featured, wait, hold up. We forgot somebody. We got Miss Delcina West. She did come by. They still coming out. I'm not leaving. I'm being consistent. I don't care what you say. I'm not gonna say I don't care how you treat me. You know, a lot of people talk, but they're gonna talk behind your back. You know, and you got to keep going. You got to keep going. You can't give up. Every Thursday, y'all know I'm gonna be right here at 7 o'clock, and I'm gonna be sharing it out and make sure that the world sees what 180 Life is about. Where is 180 Life? What is 180 Life? I'm glad that you may ask. 180 Life is about change. It's about turning your back on the things that you weren't doing that was getting you into running you into a wall, making things change, and you change who you're around, what you're around, and you do better things, better things. So we're definitely a full-fledged marketing company. If you want to get magazine placement, we have, I'm blessed to be able to say we have 1,700 people subscribe that get at least 3 to 6 months magazine. So I definitely want to give out some for free tonight. I need you to share. If you want to be a wonderful sponsor here at 180 Life Enterprise Magazine, we do have the 1 year. You can get a 1 year sponsorship for 145. Your logo, your phone number, everything goes inside for 1 year, and you get a free, I believe it's 3 to 6 month subscription. So make sure. What's going on, Praise on Fire? Listen, June the 1st, I will be hosting with my friend, my niece, my friend, I lost my whole train of thought. The Fire Princess. The Fire Princess, we are doing an anti-bullying campaign. Anti-bullying campaign. It's dear to my heart because I was bullied as a kid. So I am gonna be up at the school turned up, and y'all already know Mr. 180 is loud and has a good time. So I will be there June the 1st here in San Antonio. If you would like to support that, just hit me up. I can put you in the right direction because we're always taking donations in for that. Y'all already know August the 5th. August the 5th, it is going down here in San Antonio. Let me get that flyer on the screen. Uh-oh, let's see. Maybe it's this one. Let's see.
180 Life introduces a Night of Elegance award gala hosted by Ali Caldwell, Saturday, August the 5th, 2023, 7 p.m. Hilton Garden Inn, 8101 Pat Booker Road, Live Oak, Texas, 78233. Get your tickets now on Eventbrite.
So y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets because August the 5th is going down. It's going down. All right, let's get back to I need y'all to talk with me because I talk back, you know what I'm saying? I definitely want to get into a great conversation. The word of today is purpose. The word of today is purpose. Are you walking in your purpose? What is your purpose? Let's first start with that. How do you find out what your purpose is? How do you know if you're walking in purpose? What do you do when you're walking in purpose? How do you know if you're walking in purpose? Now my question for my viewers, and I really need some answers for real. So I'm walking in purpose, but I need help. What do I do and to get help to walk in purpose? So I'm walking in my purpose. I believe God gave me this purpose to do whatever it is God told me to do, and I'm walking in it. I'm helping people. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but the resources are scarce. So what do you do? What do you feel is the next step on walking in purpose? What do you feel? How do you know when you are walking in purpose? Do you know, like, oh, you know what? I'm walking in purpose. I know without a shadow of a doubt that I'm walking in purpose. How do you know these things? Listen, I need you. I need you to talk to me. Talk to me. We got some free giveaways. Give us a couple minutes, but I just definitely want to talk about purpose. How did you find your purpose? How did I know that I needed to help the world by telling the story? When I met, for me, it was when I ran into so many men that were hurting like me. I knew the feeling. but I had on the mask. So with me, I had on the mask of saying, you know what? Oh man, that's crazy. But in my mental, it was like, man, I've already been there. I've been through that. Man, I'll never forget. Um, a friend of mine, we were incarcerated and we were talking and we began to pray every day and we would talk about the Bible, talk about our case, talk about the world. And we were walking the track one day and I remember he was mad and I was like, bro, why are you so mad? Like it's really not that bad, you know? He was like, but you haven't been through what I've been through. And I remember I was talking to him and he went into details about things that he had been through and how he had been molested and he had been raped and he had, things that had happened to him. And he had to make sure that nobody thought he was weak. And I remember, I had on the mask again. Remember, we have on the mask. So I'm like, man, that's crazy, man. But mentally, I'm crying because I know exactly what you've been through, and but you don't understand. And I remember a week later, we were walking and we were talking, and I finally told him, "Oh, I understand. I understand oh too well." And that is when God showed me the purpose of walking in honesty and transparency and really saying, you know what, this is what happened and this is how it happened, but this is how it looks to come out, and this is how it looks to overcome, and this is how it looks to be victorious, no matter what they say about you now. Oh, he hasn't changed. He hasn't done this. He hasn't done. Oh, this is fake. This is a fraud. This is how you stay consistent while they're whispering. This is how you stay consistent when they're talking about you. This is how you stay consistent. Listen, I knew I was walking in purpose, but then I ran into the okay, but I need what is it? I need resources. I need help. So what do you do? What do you do? I'm hitting that share button. I know y'all like, man, why you keep picking up his phone? I'm hitting that share button because I definitely want to, you know what I'm saying, talk to you guys and see and really get, um, really get the real, the real of what it's about. I want to know if we could help somebody right now. What resources are you trying to get? I don't know if my live went off, if it's not working online. If I'm not online, somebody definitely production, please come and tell me, because it's a message we got to get out. It's definitely a message we got to get out to the world. And I don't know why this ain't working, but guess what? We gon' we gonna make sure that we got something going. Let's see. Let's click that button off. Boom. All right, maybe the music might have kicked it down into something. Let's see. Boom, boom. Let's see if it's still going. Is it showing up? Does anybody see me? Hello, hello, hello. Tell me something in the chat if you can see me. We're trying to make sure we ain't dealing with technical difficulties, making sure that everything. There we go. Now it's letting me send it out. There we go. There we go. It's working. It's working. Definitely tap in with me. Let me know everything is going good. Hopefully, you got a good week going. We definitely want to make sure that we are walking in purpose, because that's our word for the day. Our word for the day is purpose. What is your divine purpose? Do you know? And if you do know, or if you don't know, how can you find out what your purpose is? That's the question. You know, um, the question and everything is how can you find out what your divine purpose is? Listen, I got 3 month subscription of the 180 Life Enterprise magazine. All you gotta do is drop your name in the chat. Drop your name in the chat. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you are um let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you are here. So let's talk about because we're waiting on the authors to chime in with me and hop on with me. Let's talk about being an author, being a black author in the world that we live in. Is it too much to say that being a black author is hard? Is it harder, or is it less harder being a black author? Being a black author, is it hard to get on the New York Times bestseller list? How can you get a number one book sold as a black author? What are we doing as a community to work together to support each other? Have you supported a black business lately? Have you supported a small business lately? Have you supported a small business at its original price? Have you supported a family member's business? Did you go in there and ask for a discount? Let me know. I need to, because people don't understand that, you know, having a business is work. And when it's work, you got to make sure that we're supporting each other. People get mad because, oh, well, nobody will support me. Nobody will support me. But this is the truth of the matter. You have to understand this. People, nobody's obligated to support you. I'm sorry to tell you, boo boo, ain't nobody obligated to support you. Sorry. It's just not going to happen. That nobody's obligated. Like I was talking to some friends and they ask me all the time, how do you keep people supporting you? And I'm like, nobody's obligated to do anything for me. But on the other side of it, are you supporting someone's business? You support Walmart's, you support Target, support Chili's, Cheddar's, Baby A's, whatever you're supporting. Have you supported a small business lately? That's the question. Have you supported a small business? Have you supported a black business? Have you supported a family's business? And if you have, did you go in there with the intentions of getting a discount? Did you go in there and pay regular price, or did you beg for a discount and go like that? I'm just I just want to know. Are you walking in divine purpose? That's today's word of the day. Are you walking into divine purpose? I Yeah, that's what we want to know. So look, y'all already know it's Mr. 180 in the building. Y'all already know what time it is. I'm up here doing what I do best. Hopefully, I'm dropping some nuggets with you. I feel it in my spirit to let you know everything is gonna be all right. Whatever it is, everything's gonna be all right. Don't walk away from the things that God has promised you. This week was so trying for the 180 household in the brand. It was like, you know what, I'm ready to walk away from it all. And I'm just being transparent and real. I I I'm ready to let it all go. I was I was at a point where, is this even worth it? Is all of this, and it wasn't the crazy part about it is it had nothing to do with my business. The turmoil, the drama, the everything, it had nothing to do with my business. But the crazy thing is all of the turmoil came at one time. So everything is, you know, at the door banging, boom, 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 boom. And you think you've handled this situation, then it arises again. But I'm here to let you know that I'm not giving up. I'm not stopping. New baby and all. I'm not stopping. I'm not going low. I'm not going to hit below the belt. I'm not going to shoot shots at people. I'm not even going to talk about people behind their back. I'm going to just pray for them, and I'm going to keep pushing. And as the man of my house, me and my house, we will continue to do what we do and bring y'all good content. We're going to bring y'all good content. We're going to bring y'all good magazines. We're going to keep bringing these celebrities on the show. We're going to make sure y'all connect with the people y'all claim y'all want to connect with. And we're going to watch and wait till y'all decide to support. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go just like that. in that what they say in that order. But big shout out to we gotta definitely give a big shout out. Big shout out. Big shout out.
It get rough, trust, I know life crazy. Can't give up just cause it get shady. Life live up, but for what shoes lazy. When they get ill, you tell them still I'm down. Still I'm down. Saints. Still I'm down. 10 toes in this.
Listen, so y'all already know on Tuesdays, we're here live with Voice of the Village podcast. Me, myself, and Mr. Josh C. Mr. Saint, we are here live. We talk about how going from locked up to being bossed up, basically the mindset of incarceration. I have no shame in my game about being incarcerated, how you go from being incarcerated to owning a business. How did I go from being locked up to owning a business? Like, this is all I do. And it's cool because it's funny because when people walk up to you, oh, your little business, how's your little business doing? How's your little magazine doing? And I'll be like, oh, my little magazine pays all the bills in my house. And then, sometimes I'll be funny. Oh, it's doing good. It's taking care of my big house. But don't let people's words discourage you and keep you going. So that's and stop you from going. I mean, but that's one thing that we definitely talk about on Tuesdays is how the mindset, how you can get discouraged, but you got to keep on going. All right. So listen, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all long. Y'all didn't get in them comments, so guess we'll just wait till next time to give out some free subscriptions. We thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all already know we got to pay a couple of these bills. So look, we're gonna run through these really, really fast. Listen, November the 11th, 2023, I will be in Austin, Texas with Lady M at the second annual Boston Up Extravaganza vendor and fashion show. So we definitely want you to come out. If you have a fashion boutique, fashion store, and you want to be featured there, all you got to do is hit up Lady M, and guess what? We're gonna get you all taken care of. Hey, what's going on? Y'all done came on here now. I was about to wrap it up because nobody was saying nothing in these comments. Let's see what I win. Rhonda Jenkins is here. What do I win? Mrs. 180, we got to give a big shout out. Listen, I got to give a shout out to these three people that just got in the comments. First, we're gonna start with Mrs. 180, the queen of the castle. Y'all already know. The one that keeps me going, that won't let me give up. I promise she won't. She won't let me get I just got your link. LOL. I don't know. It be on a delay, y'all. So I want to definitely give a shout out to her. Y'all already know today's word was purpose. Are you walking in purpose? If you are walking in purpose, what are you doing to stay in purpose? Then if you're not walking in purpose, what are you doing to find your purpose? We got to definitely give a shout out to Marquise Taylor Made Lee. What's going on? He will be featured in June 2023 180 Life Enterprise magazine. He won I was about to say fashion show. He's number one on the fashion as well. He gonna come in. I think I might call him to style me in August. I've been going through what I want to look like, but I gotta see my budget. But definitely giving a big shout out to him. He's doing his thing in the music world, so definitely giving a shout out to him. My cousin is in the building. Y'all know I don't do the in-law and all this, but listen, give it a big shout out. Wait, hold on. I just read that right. That said Ashley Irvin. Okay, my bad. I just picked that up. This said Ashley Irvin. Hold on. Let me read it again. Pick up my glasses. Make sure I'm reading that right. Big shout out to my cousin. Big congratulations. She just married my first cousin. And I am appreciative that we were invited not only as the photographer and workers, but just to really be able to witness that God brought them love and brought them together. And I'm so right. She said yes for the last name change. Right. That's what I said. I said, oh, okay. Let me look there one more time. Ashley Irvin, big shout out. Congratulations. Me and my wife was boohooing. I ain't even gonna lie. When I looked over there, she was wiping tears. She wasn't even going like this. She was just a whole face wiping tears. We were just so excited to be in the building, just to be chosen. Like you guys don't even understand. And that's more about purpose. You know, you are a chosen generation. Y'all are chosen. One thing about walking in purpose, one thing about walking in purpose, I'm going to go through it one more time. Everybody can't go with you to the next level. When I was preparing for today's live, God kept showing me purpose, kept showing me purpose. I just said this earlier in the live. He showed me going to the airport. Now, remember, when you go to the airport and you get on the airplane, they say your bag can't be above 50 pounds. But if you go above 50 pounds, there's one or two things you can do. You can put it in this trash bag and we can dispose of it, or you can pay the difference. You know, you can pay the difference for the 50 pounds. But guess what? Everybody can't go with you. You know what I'm saying? But listen, everybody can't go with you. Why do they not let things above 50 pounds on the plane? Because the higher that you get, the less the weight has to be managed. When I was down here, I could take on everything. But when I'm here, I can't. When I was down here, I could just take your problems and help you handle it. But now that I'm here, I can't. When I was down here and I didn't have an assistant and a booking agent and a contract and a magazine and a photography company and this and that and business partners and budget meetings and this, guess what? I can lend you $50. And now I'm here. Every dollar counts, and they're watching everything that comes out of my account. My CPA will call me. What did you take that $50 out your account for? What's going on? Well, my cousin said he needed. No, this ain't a personal account. This is the business funds. You can't do that. I'm just telling you, when you're getting to the next level, I need you to hit that share button, hit that like button, because now y'all gonna make me preach. Because y'all done came. I'm just saying. Y'all done came on here and start talking to me. I told y'all, as long as you talk to me, I'll talk back. But the issue with people when they're in purpose, you have to stay consistent. I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to myself. You have to stay consistent. When they're purchasing, when they're nice to you, when they're mean to you, when they don't support you, when they're booking you, guess what? You have to stay consistent. You want to know why a lot of singers that make it 20 plus years, a lot of actors that make, because they stay relevant. Everybody uses the word relevant now. Oh, well, they're trying to stay relevant. No, they're staying consistent. They're staying consistent. Because if I fall off and I'm not consistent, things change. Then StreamYard isn't a way to reach you all. Then Facebook isn't where it's at. Now everybody's on Instagram. You got to be on the gram. And then now you got to be on ticking and talking. But if you stay consistent at what you're doing and walk in purpose, I was telling everybody earlier, this week has been a trying week for my family, and it was crazy because we were driving to Houston, and on the way there, my wife rides in the back now because we have a beautiful baby. Y'all seen them, and thank everybody for the congratulations. But she rides in the back, and I was grateful so she wouldn't see the tears that are flowing from my eyes because everything was running amok. Everything, we was getting hit left and right. Things were going on. It's just somebody wants something. If it was an answer your phone. You're not talking to me. This one wants that. Somebody wants a payment over here. But guess what? I remember I was driving and I said, God, why did you give me the call? How could you give me the mantle? I didn't want this. Why? Like, and I began to cry because I said, it's just everything is going crazy. I want to give up. I'm tired. I'm tired of producing a magazine they won't buy. I'm tired of going live and giving positivity and 1,000 people watch it, but only 4 people comment. I'm tired of people just using me and pimping my anointing. God, I'm tired. I don't want to do it no more. And then part of me was like, but you're under contract. That I ain't gonna lie. I'm be you're under contract, and if you don't fulfill the contract, they'll sue you and they'll take you for everything, the little bit you do have. So it's like, okay, God, okay. And then God said, but I gave you purpose. And God kept telling me, purpose. You're walking in your purpose. And the thing about it is, days like the weeks like this week where people are falling off, they say they don't like us and they have no reason not to like us because we do not talk to them, or we don't communicate to people, or they're stuck up. No, we're focused on purpose. I don't have time for foolishness. A lot of people know you can't call Archie with foolishness because I don't have the time for it. My days are literally every hour is accounted for, and I can try to fit you in. I don't have time for foolishness, gossip, and problems. I don't have time for it because I run 4 companies and I'm pretty good at what I do, but I have to walk in purpose because I got to help my babies when I go to work every day, and my daytime company I work with, and then my afternoon company I gotta help my entrepreneurs, and then my evening I gotta help my authors, and then I gotta help my singers, and I gotta guess what I gotta do this marketing. I gotta make sure. Listen, when you're walking in purpose, it's like walking, and things are gonna hit you from every which way. Every which way. But that consistency. I see you, Mrs. Irvin. I see you. Number 1, focus on purpose. 2, cutting dead ends off. 3, maintaining consistency. And that's the key. And again, I don't brag. I'm blessed. But I put out a magazine, and I'm looking here because we got new banners. Thank God they came in. Big shout out to Brandon. He keeps us with the hottest banners. And I remember when I first produced this magazine, and everybody bought the first issue. Second issue went all right. Third issue, by the third issue, everybody, what is it? What's the purpose of it? And, I'm 27 issues later, and I've watched people start magazines, stop magazines, put together. Now they on special issues. Oh, we do it once a year. Oh, it's no. We do this every month. Sometimes like June, we got 3 magazines dropping, but it's the consistency. And then people, oh, well, how did you get in contact with Jay Holiday? How did you talk to Just Brittany? What's going on with Ali Cole? These are people I can call on their phones. I have their numbers, and it was the consistency. Because when they went onto my website, they see I didn't just wake up yesterday and drop a magazine and, oh, here goes one 3 months before that. No, they see the consistency. Okay, you know what? Let's work with the young fella. I was talking to a friend the other day, and he said, yeah, we was like, man, the young fella looks like he's trying to get it together. The thing is, and I want to tell you this about purpose. Everybody is not going to support you. I'm sorry I had to burst your bubble. I'm sorry. I apologize. But they are all not going to support you. So you gotta put on your. I heard the woman of God say last night, lace up your bootstraps, and it's sad. Yeah, that's the sad. The thing is I've been walking out here sometimes by myself. Everybody. I got all these people on Facebook. Big shout out to Mama 180 is in the building. Listen, y'all. Y'all already know I'm a mama's boy. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas out there. But I gotta give a big shout out, a big happy Mother's Day to my mother. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be the man I am here. I wouldn't even be here. So hey, big shout out to Mama 180's in the building. Big shout out. Big shout out to but what's going on? Y'all Look. I got to give a big shout out to the queen of the castle, Mrs. 180, the mama of the year. Listen, we 8 weeks in and you can't mess with her baby. She got a mama's boy on her hand. Do you hear me? So big shout out to all the mamas, all the mothers, all the mothers in the building. We want to give you a big shout out from 180 Life to your family, from ours. Happy, happy, happy Mother's Day. But the word of the day is purpose. Again, I'm going to say it again. You have to be consistent. Stop expecting it to come easy. They're not going to drop $50,000 in your account. I'm sorry, baby. They're not going to do it, because if they was able to do it, the person that would know how to get it done, people that know me know me. If you know, you know. I would know. Baby, you got to get in the mud. You got to put in the work. It don't just come. I'm 2 years in. I was sitting and I was thinking about it, and I said, God, why did you call me? I don't have much to say. He said, I brought you through too much for you not to have none. People get mad at me. Man, he's long-winded. Man, he talks a lot. I've been through too much. You can't tell it all. I know, but I'm going to tell this part. And now, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. You got to go through some things. I'll never forget, which I've never smoked cigarettes, but it was certain things in my life that I couldn't relate to. But there's a lot of things I can relate to now, because God took me through it. My thing is how can you talk about one thing or relate to something and you've never been through anything? If your life has been perfect, thank you. I appreciate it. But one thing about it, I could call 4 of my homeboys right now. And if you come off to the person, my life is just perfect. I've never done nothing. I've never done nothing wrong. I'm perfect. You're not relatable. And one thing about it, the most successful people are relatable. Okay, no, they didn't go to jail. They didn't do this. They didn't do that. They got more degrees than a thermometer. Guess what? Yeah, they make it, but when they become relatable. Oh man, Adam Sandler became relatable because guess what? Guess what? He wore shorts and a t-shirt. The same thing you wear to the grocery store. How did they become relatable? Because they had on their bonnet. They were sitting there in their bonnet talking real. And I see it in the chat. I see it in the in the chat. They say the testimonies. Your testimony is freeing others. Speak. So let me tell you about testimonies. I talk about it. I heard somebody tell me, oh man, that's all you talk about. You was locked up. You was this. You was that. I talk about that because God took me through some things while I was locked up. He took me to see some things. I talk about it in my book that God brought me out. I could talk about it now because I'm not there now. I remember my mom was crying when my magazine dropped. And it's okay for her to cry now. I love these tears because I made it out. And I think when you get to a point where you made it out and oh God, he's speaking to me. I'm sorry, y'all. Just a shift. And this is for Ashley. God just placed in my spirit. I seen something that you wrote on Facebook the other day. He's gonna bring you out. And he's gonna take y'all to the level that's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow. It's going to blow. I just seen that in the spirit realm. I'm sorry, y'all. I just seen that in the spirit realm. Actually, God is about to blow y'all's mind. And he said the reason he's gonna blow your mind is because they counted you out for too long. And when you were down, they didn't come and they didn't answer their phone. So he wants to take you to the level of what up looks like where nobody can knock you back down again. He said he took you through so you can show people, oh my God, Jesus, no, don't do this to me, Lord God. God said he's going to take you to the level that's going to blow your mind. He said because you did it the right way. He said this time you did it the right way. And he's going to take you to a level that's going to blow your mind. And the naysayers, the ones that say that it's not right, it's not true, do it like this, because you stayed consistent and you didn't try to cheat the system. That's it. That okay, God. He said, because you didn't try to cheat the system. Because you didn't try to cheat the system, I'm going to take you to another level. Today's word is purpose, but it keeps pushing to consistency. You got to stay consistent, Ashley. Oh, God. God is saying you got to begin to pray over your house. I'm speaking to everybody on this live, and whoever watches the replay, hit hashtag replay. Begin to pray over your house. Begin to pray over where you're going. I dare you to pray over your children. I pray over my son every morning. Every morning, I pray over him. Every night, we pray over him. Because guess what? The children are our future. And I tell them, you're going to change lives. But because you didn't cheat the system, God said he's going to open up doors that were closed in your face. And the ones that you asked for the ride will be the ones that you will be able to give a ride to. The ones that you asked for the loan will be the ones you'll be able to loan to. The ones that talked about you. I'm going to say this because I got to keep moving. My God, Jesus. Listen, keep living. Don't worry about what the naysayers are saying. Don't worry about, oh man, what are they doing? Don't block them. I'm not blocking nobody. We not blocking them. We not blocking nobody. I want you to see what God do. The Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. Let me tell you something. I tell people, be careful how you treat me. And I'm not threatening nobody. I like to fight. The man, the carnal me, the regular me, I like to fight. But God fights so many battles that, you know what I'm saying? That listen, if I told you about my week, she said I was just about to block somebody today. If I told you about my week, I'm not blocking you. I'm about to let you watch God bless me. I'm about to let you watch God blow your mind. Man, he really did it for him. I'm about to let you watch how God turned this situation around. Man, I did all. And then what's going to happen? Let me tell y'all what's about to happen. Let me tell y'all what's going to happen. What's going to happen? What's going to happen is soon, I'm not going to say 6 months. I'm not going to give it time. Soon they're going to sit back and say, dang, they made it through. I treated them bad. Dang, they still standing. I talked to them crazy. Dang, they moving like this. Because guess what? Man, the crazy thing about it is if you would have stayed on the bandwagon, you'd be sitting here with me. Do you hear me? I ain't even gonna say you'll be blessed with me because I pray blessings and joy to people. You will be sitting right next to me on the red carpet with me, meeting who I'm meeting, talking to who I'm talking, signing the contracts I'm signing. But again, it's a season. And I'm gonna put it like this. Boom. God just gave me a revelation. Listen. So they say it's 4 seasons, right? It's 4 seasons, right? 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 Okay. Can I get it right? Can I get it right? Can I get an amen? Okay. Jump back in there. Listen, they say it's 4 seasons. Oh man, this isn't the season. We knocked them down. We let people go because this season is not my season to be attacked to. But guess what? The tree still stands in all 4 seasons. Sometimes lightning might strike one of the branches. My arm might broke. My diabetes, we got to cut this part off. We had to prune it, but guess what? The tree still stands. The tree still stands through all 4. They talked about me. You know what? I had to leave. The leaves wither. The friends go. The family goes. Lightning done struck the tree. Mama done passed away. Daddy done passed away. All my friends done left me. But the tree is still standing. I don't know who I'm talking to out there, but I come to let somebody know you got to be the tree that's going to still stand. Even when the rain is pushing you whichever way, the enemy is attacking your house, it's attacking your family. You have to be the tree. And guess what? Guess what? The reason I say don't block, I'm going somewhere because after the storm passes by, guess what? I still drive by to that old tree in my front yard. I still see it standing. Even after we sold the house, I mind you not, I go back to the house I grew up in, my elementary. I was a kid, an elementary student, and I go back and that tree is still there. And I drive by sometimes just to see. Just to see. They search your name on Facebook just to see. Listen, be the tree that still stands. I'm telling you, they look you up just to see. I have insights on my page. I have a lot of people don't know my page tells me a lot of stuff. I got 5,000 people, and the other day it baffled me. It said 1,000 people searched me just to see. I was talking to a dear friend earlier today that knew me from a kid, and he asked me, "Do you still talk to your childhood best friend?" And I said, "No." About 6 months ago, I seen her. She acted like she didn't know me, and I told her who I was, and I kept pushing. And she told me, I'll never forget. She told me, "Oh, I follow you on Facebook." So either you already knew who I was, or but they're doing it just to see. Where do you go? Then you got some people that will do things for a reaction. But I gotta stay consistent. Yes, you hurt me. I'm agitated. Yeah, I'm frustrated. Yeah, I'm going through. But I know without a shout of a doubt that I gotta stay consistent because I'm still standing. It's funny when I meet people from high school. I was talking to my cousin the other day. He said that somebody had called them and they was like, "He's married with a baby?" No, not the Archie. And they said Archie Jenkins. I said you should have said Archie Jenkins Sr. Put some respect on my name. And that's what we got to do as people, as entrepreneurs, as Christians, as leaders, as people that are walking in purpose, is you got to demand the respect. Because God got you. Oh, well, you think you better than that. Man, I serve a God that's put me in a position that I can't allow you to think that I'm not. And so I'm not going to hold you. I'm going to let you go because I'm over my hour. But I want you to be encouraged. Walk in purpose. Walk in purpose. I would never, yes, put some respect on my name. I'll never forget a red carpet we were walking, and the cameras were there, the lights were there, and a lot of people don't know. Before I get out of the car and I have to go do shows and do these red carpets and interview, and I get nervous because I ask myself, am I enough? And God always tells me, I take you through too much for you not to be enough. I've taken you through too much for you not to walk in purpose. I've taken you through too much for you not to tell it. I've taken you through too much for you to be scared. So you gotta walk boldly. And I remember we was we was on the red carpet, and I was walking with my booking agent and my wife, and we were walking with our team, and somebody yelled out and they said, "That is the Mr. Archie." And I didn't hear it Rhonda said they call you the Mr. Archie. And when I walked up to do the interview, they was like, "You're the Mr. Archie from 180 Life Enterprise Magazine." I was like, "I'm just Archie. How are you doing?" And she was like, "No, you are the Mr. Archie. I'm building an empire and I'm walking in purpose. If I'm doing it, you might be doing it for your kids. You might be doing it for your mama. You might be doing it for your sister, for your brother. But I want everybody to understand the reason I do it. Is yes, I do it for my son and my family and to show my son. Because eventually my son will be able to look up everything that I've done and he'll be able to see the mug shots. He'll be able to see everything. But all he's going to remember is, no, I've only known my dad from this side. But I do this for you listening there that maybe you feel like you might want to give up. And I do it for you so you know that, hey, if that bald headed brother named Archie Sr., that is, if he can do it, I can too. And guess what? It's hard work. My inbox is always open. You know, y'all can hit me up at any time. Listen, walk in purpose, walk in purpose, walk in purpose. Definitely make sure that you get your subscription of 180 Life Enterprise Magazine. Go to 180life.com. You can get your subscription now. You get your subscription now. Matter of fact, 1 through 10, drop a number in the chat. 1 through 10. We're giving out a free 3-month subscription. 1 through 10, drop a number in the chat. Make sure that I heard a noise. I'm sorry, y'all. Outside the studio, and I'm like, wait, what's going on? Make sure that you drop your number in the chat. Drop your number in the chat 1 through 10. Listen, I am looking for sponsors. Big shout out to Spirit's Heart Child Care Center, Vibing with Aaron's, D West Coaching, Tribe Lock, Gloria Cook Show. Big shout out, big shout out, big shout out. I gotta give a shout out. Thank y'all so much for all y'all support. We're doing a 1-year subscription. Well, no, a 1-year membership. So you get to put your logo and your phone number. People will call you. Trust me. People do. I'm blessed to say my subscribers do actually read the magazine, and I thank you. And I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna get emotional. I promise I'm not gonna get emotional. I'm not gonna get emotional. Um, but from the bottom of my heart, Dr. Cynthia J. Hickman, thank you so much. She's on there. You on there, Mama? I ain't updated the new flyer, but she's one of the ones that is in the 1-year supporter. But before I give out the free, you got to stay on here to the end. 1 through 10, drop your number. 1 through 10, drop your number. Free 3-month subscription. Listen, guys, I want you from the bottom of my heart. I want to already give. Well, if you get a 3-month, you get to add on to whatever monthly subscription you're on. So if you say, for example, your monthly subscription expires in June, we'll add 3 more months to it. Whatever, we'll add on your extra 3 months to it. But from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank each and every one of you guys, everybody that is a part, everybody that watches the replay, those that watch and don't say nothing, those that support. I want to thank you. I said I wasn't going to get emotional. It's I don't think people understand the heaviness of the week when it's heavy, and I can be transparent, and I still got people that support me, and your support tells me I have to keep going because I refuse to take anybody's money and not deliver what they've asked me to deliver. And I want to tell you thank you for entrusting me. And I thank God every day for entrusting me with a call. Because I got to keep inspiring. Even when 1 to 2 to 3, I want to thank you. Because if you would have been in my shoes this week and I threw my hands up and I said, God, I can't do this anymore. I go hard for people. I change my schedule for people. I try to help everybody God, when. And God keeps saying, if you hold on, if you hold on and stay consistent. I said, God, but they're talking about me. I'm reading the text messages of people talking about me. God, I have deadlines I'm not meeting. And God, I got people saying that they need me, but God, I can't deliver because my mind, I was in rehearsal, I couldn't deliver lines. And I couldn't work because I asked, please just stop. Just leave me alone because I just want to work. I'm working right now and they just kept going and badgering. And I said, God, they don't even have the respect to leave me alone. But I'm here to tell you, I'm really here to tell you that I'm not giving up. I'm not. You're going to see me every Thursday if you want to. The big headed Archie, the loud one, because God gave me purpose. And I'm walking in purpose. And I can't stop. So I began to pray. And I said, God, now I got this going on. I got that going on. I'm doing day to day here. I'm working here. And my sister, shout out to Coach Ange. Shout out to Coach Ange. She told me, bro, we can't give up. We got too many people depending on us. And if I give up that one boy with the big head and the big lips and the big nose and the hard of hearing ears, say, man, he stopped. And what if I'm just 1 week away from inspiring the right person? What if I'm 1 week away from helping that one person come off the ledge? And I just want you to know that even though things might not go as I plan it, even though things might feel like they're going amok in your life and things might not, God got you. Stay consistent. Stay consistent. Because your network depicts your net worth. I was just telling people it's a big thing to network. I can be behind this camera all day. I can sit in my house and do this all day. But if you never meet me in person and you never get to know me, and guess what? For example, with the cover, we went over this last week, and I'm going to let you go after this. I met Miss Delcina West. That was the same day that I met Bruh Man from the fifth floor. I was working with Dr. Carrie Ann Zamora. And I remember when I was working with her, that's how I met 3 other people. And those 3 other people invited me to an event, and I met 3 other people. And those 6 people invited me to, those people invited me to the event, and I met more people. And now I look at this banner because I see Austin, I see Colleen, I see Austin, I see San Antonio, I see Colleen, I see Austin, I see Central Texas, I see Round Rock, I see Houston, I see Atlanta, I see Houston, I see New Jersey, I see North Carolina, I see Atlanta. And then it's just like, hey, wait, I just went to 4 different states because I networked. And then you start meeting Jay Holiday, and you start meeting After 7, and you start meeting Ali Caldwell, and Brandy of Perry Shannon Casino. Oh yeah, I did an interview with Just Brittany, and I was at lunch. I think that was Wednesday, and this guy walked up and he was like, "You got an interview with Just Brittany, don't you?" I was like, "Is that all you know me for, or how did you know that?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, I follow you on Facebook." And I was like, "Okay, glad I wasn't in here doing nothing crazy." But I just want you to know, it people are watching you, and continue to network. Listen, y'all, we ain't gonna stay on here long. We dry them tears up. We got work to do. We got work to do. We got work to do. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. 180, and you know we are live here in the 180 studios. I'm live with Mr.
Kavon Edmonds.
Keith Mitchell.
Daniel Skyhart McClain.
And we are After 7.
Listen, they have a hot new single called The Day.
Featuring Stokely. Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up. Y'all make sure that y'all go download that on all streaming platforms, Danny, let us know what your social media is, man.
At After 7 Music, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, you name it, it's all the same. But to get them tickets for them shows and all that jazz, make sure you go to After 7 Music on Instagram. Can't miss it.
You can't miss it, can't miss it, can't miss it. Listen, y'all also gonna be the cover of 180 Life Enterprise magazine. It's going down June 2023. Make sure that you set your clocks. You guys are coming back June the 1st, 7 p.m. Are y'all ready?
Are they ready? That's the question.
Are they ready or not? Yeah.
Here they come. Listen, y'all make sure that y'all set y'all clocks. June the 1st, 7 p.m. They will be live here where you see them on Facebook and YouTube. Guess what? It's going down.